Okay, so this is Dark Side Detective. I don't know anything about it other than it's a detective game, and I just felt like playing it. Chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Alright. Whoa, almost shot me? Why? Can we get this guy some time off? Sneaking around? You would be anticipating my arrival. Would radioed that shit in. Dooley, you watched me drive up. Yeah, seriously, what the fuck? I had my siren on. Okay, asshole. What the hell? You waved at me as I pulled in? I guess this place has me spooked out a little? Or there's something seriously wrong with you, Dooley? Man, the paperwork I'd have to do to get this asshole off the street is not something I would be looking forward to, and I'm glad I don't have to fill it out! So, what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details? 7-year-old kid Alice went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house, so this is before, you know, Amber Alerts and whatnot, I guess. I mean, looking at the uniforms, I suppose it's older. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap. I mean, the kind of case you're into? Great, let's get started. I'm already getting a headache. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? You seem real calm for a guy who's lost his child. That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? Not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. How can I help you? Tell me about Alice. I love you with Detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool? She's 7, right? She's 7. Exactly, a tedious age, so I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. Where were you last night? Why didn't you know she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where was this? None of your business. Might the taxes pay your salary? Do you need me to get a warrant for your arrest? Because I can. It'd take me about 5 minutes. They also pay for the cell and questioning room. I'm gonna have Dooley here take you to, and he's unhinged. Fine, call this number, they'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique, classy stuff. Bell's fond memories. Dooley! Not out in the field. Not while we're questioning people. Jesus Christ. I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Oh, I got matches. Oh, okay. I've got a matchbook with the Busty Boutique. Boutique. I'm being told there's coffee here. Just need to find it. Aha. Goodbye. Goodbye? I've taken up enough of your time. I guess we're just gonna figure we're not gonna get any further with him. I mean, I guess if he has an alibi. I'm gonna want to see security footage from that alibi. Not just their say-so. But he was out carousing while his daughter was being kidnapped. There's a nanny involved. We also need to find the mother if there is one in the kid's life. As well as anybody who lives on the streets. Nearby witnesses. Dooley doesn't even seem to have done any prelim stuff, so... And I have nothing further to say. Kindly leave me be. I swear to God. Hallway, upstairs. Ashtray? You don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, Detective, I'm rarely around my kid. I mean, stands to reason. Upstairs we go. Okay, so it's an old telephone, so... An odd place for a telephone. They must have run out of places to try me put it. So we're gonna break the... Oh. Okay, we found the mother. Hello, can I ask you any questions? My baby, blah, 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 blah. You tell me about her? She just disappeared, my baby. Is there anything? You have to find her. I'm gonna need you to calm down, and I'm gonna need you to answer me some questions. Where were you last night? Like, come on now. Find her! Don't trust tears. Don't trust tears. We don't trust tears. I don't have much for dozen pink socks. Okay. Horse with 5 legs before. It clearly has 4 legs. A drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put on an APB. No, Dilly, don't do that. Yeah, I know that tree. It owes me $5. Not very useful. This is no time for art. Blacklight. This looks useful. Oh, hey. A blacklight marker. Interesting. Question the teddy. I can't question her further? That's annoying. A place like this deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Sure about that? Paint thinner. Paint thinner fell from the shelf when the shelf gave way. How much left in it now? Look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. Might not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. Box marked Anne's Broken Dreams? Guessing Anne is Mrs. Jones? Just a bunch of forgotten memories. Okay. For use under blacklight. Okay, why would I... okay. Master bedroom. Oh. Why is the nanny... Never mind. Gross. I believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of this all has hit her hard. She looks exactly the same. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. It's impolite to go rifling around in someone's drawers uninvited. There's been a kidnapping. Seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find her. Don't reassure me of these stupid things. Under the bed? Waterbed, very fancy. Looks like something's been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page? Well, let's look at that. Peculiar sort of pattern from the Occult for Dummies book? Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her Nanny McFiend. Her name is Nanny McFiend. You would hire a Nanny I don't know. My guess is still pointing at the mother. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong, but that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What is a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. How long have you been working for the Joneses? Joneses is detective, even though it ends with an S. You still pluralize it. Is now really the best time? Always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Makes no fucking sense. We're done here? What's her alibi? What was she doing last night? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this game is not what I thought it was going to be. Go back to work and nothing else. Downstairs. Hallway. Grandfather clock. Reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather with a clock? But no, he had a clock. Shame. I thought I finally found out something interesting about you. I'm interesting. Whatever you say, detective. Those crystals are worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test? Well done, detective. What the fuck? Wonder where I find a key. Black light bulb. Well, may as well take it. Oh well, we need a disco ball, some white clothes, and fat beats. We got ourselves a good night. Good night is finding this kid. Well, maybe I can get a key from someone? I want access to your study. I'd love to help, but I seem to have misplaced the key. Sorry. Okay. She's still crying. Suppose we might be able to talk to the nanny about it. Say, you're the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes. You have the keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yeah. I have the key to the study then. Sure, there's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Alright. Wait. I guess this is the basic one. Hi, Arlo. Study. Locked. I wonder if... do I actually have to unlock it? Okay. Painting. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Well, Heat sounds like he's a lawyer. An old oil lantern seems to have some oil left, too. Okay, I guess we're just taking people's things again. Dog statue. The statue's ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. Makes no sense. Magazine collection. Jeez, this guy was obsessed with Jugs. Jugs Weekly! Yep, he was buying bells at Bell's Boutique, and he's a partaker of Jugs Weekly. Nice collection of books. Just suggested not been looked at for some time. For shame. I mean, he's got Jugs to look at. What else does he care about? Because there's only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dilly. There are more. They're just off camera. Okay, I have a lit lantern. When in that? Maybe the attic? Oh, just a blown bulb. Somebody's attic, Shane? What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. I don't know, the wall looks washed out in places. What would happen if I redrew it? Get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. That should be it. Alright. Okay, so it's paranormal. I mean, he did say that it was paranormal, but I was more inclined to not believe anything he said, considering he was, like, so spooked out by the entire circumstance that he was going to shoot me. Great. Maybe now's a good time to stop doing, well, anything, really? Well, no, we're going through. Really? With no light? I have a light. Do I equip it on myself? Okay, do I equip it here? Hey, Dooley, let's do this. No offense to Texas, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard out here. Well, don't shoot me when I come back out. Oh, okay, found the kid. That's pretty straightforward. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. But I'm hungry, and the sounds of downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. What? Not Nanny McFiend. Not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot, I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around here anymore, so I'm gonna trap you here. Well, at least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the dark side's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now, if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped yourself up here. Figured it'd be best to lay low until you'd gone. I thought you'd given up by now. What kind of cop would give up on a missing kid? Well, most of the police. You know, that's probably fair. Sadly fair. I keep saying things and then he keeps echoing me. So that's what this is, an inheritance scheme. You have to admit it's a fairly perfect crime. It is actually. Well, even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. I don't think I trust Dooley to help me out. Point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Why don't I have a side piece? Also, like, I could just kick her ass, but okay, sure. Drag your friend in here and no funny business. Demonic doorway. Oh. I'll taste your own medicine. No! Well, that's that problem solved. No bad puns. I think she did kill him. Come on, Alice, let's pick up Dooley so I can tell him my pun and pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. Oh my god. So the kid got in the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side, but that's surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Named the nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. What? Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world and kidnap their kid and steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. Yeah, like on her way in, she said she knocked him out, but she had a frickin', well, I don't want to say pistol because, like, I mean, it could be any flavor of gun. She had pixels in her hand in the shape of a gun. I wonder where the nanny got the occult bugs from anyway. That stuff's hard to find these days. Case for another day, I guess. First, don't forget to find out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Disappearance. It's a pretty simple thing. Nanny gave threats, fled police, chased on foot. Suspect absconded, can't find her. Put out an arrest warrant for her, capture her, and recognize that we're never gonna get her. Like, that's pretty straightforward. You don't. There are certain things you don't tell the entire truth about. That's one of them. Of course, she could be like, I don't know, like, what does the dark side even do? Does it give her superpowers or something? Because we might be, like, in a real fucking bad way. Oh, okay, so we got bonus content, and then there's these classified ones. Right. Dooley suggested it was the library. You must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Hopefully these get a little harder. And a little less stupid, but, you know, a silly game is fun. It's fun too, I suppose. I'd also like to investigate the dark side. Like, let's go. Let's find more things out about it. What's the case, Julie? Fill me in. Case, no, I've overdue books. Wait. Wasn't he the one who just said that he didn't read books? He doesn't trust anyone with more than 6 books on their shelf. And that he doesn't have books at home. That purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here. Come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you do to just justify this department. Let's get this over with. I don't know, maybe Julie has OCD and he can't have more than 6 books in his house at the same time. Fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places— Yes, they do have places to be! Other people want to take them out! Can I arrest him? I want to arrest him now. I can't actually believe that actually made me feel a little bit. That made me feel a certain way. That actually made me mad at this guy. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. It comes down to— Really? Really? Julie, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Yes! Yes! But also, that's so stupid. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop the fines if you arrest the troublesome kid. Kid? One who's responsible for the storm and the ghosts? Why are we not telling me this about— You know what, that's fair. I'm a cop and that doesn't make any sense. Ghosts? What? Pronouns like seem like they make for frustrating reading conditions. A silent sign, shush. This your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I use them to balance out the computer. Plant? From a certain angle, it looks like Julie has crazy hair. I mean, that would take a certainly interesting angle. Office? Computer? Computer seems to be broken. Not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it? Got this for Doris the last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. I just realized what that's a picture of. She's taped her head. She's taped her head on the heroine's body. That's funny. I like that. Old photocopier can imagine this gets much. Why wouldn't it? Yeah, it's at a library. What does? When you renew your card each year, Doris makes a photocopy of your— But for the records! You know, the two of you have a very strange relationship. Everyone's but just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. What? Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. That's weird. We go through the pockets. No, for evidence. I mean, we could. There's probably nothing there, though. Oh, never mind. I found a button. That'll be useful, I suppose. And the lamp is flickering. Well, yeah, that's what brownouts do. Need to cut something in half or a lazy approximation of half. Oh, good. Okay, I was gonna say, scissors might be useful. Maybe. Files? Anything else? Old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Horror. Hey, if we're gonna go for bad puns... Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia, fear the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China. They're missing the 4th floor, but the 4th floor is there. Just the button is missing. Oh, yeah. We're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Well, sci-fi and fantasy and children. Alright, a statue. Doctor Who reference. Okay. Another plant. What odd leaves that plant has? That? This dead tree where Doris dries her Stockings. Well, what a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking grass pieces. The what? It's not... Never mind. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of Ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Doesn't make any sense. A bailiff wouldn't have a squire. Some tales of the sad adventurer. The library of books. Dragon Ageism? The Witcher! Tales of indecisive adventure. Fantastic geese and where to find them. Fantastic Obid, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra? Dr. Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Puns are killing me. Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live? How could you want to... Nope, not gonna ask questions. I'm not gonna ask questions. He's just saying things. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming out. That could be useful. I off a piece of aluminum. Oh, library card. How convenient. I'd expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. We aren't gonna comment on the fact that chessboard's playing itself? How to woo a Wookiee, mass defect. They came from space, they were brains, brains from space, space brains. Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro trolls, okay, so we've read all those then. Back to the hallway, over to the children's section. What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? Not magic, it's... nothing. Well, it's clearly a ghost. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? A teddy bear? A robot. I hope to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. How would you teach it that? I want to be on the good side when the inevitable happens. Oh, that's reasonable. I've always loved trains and trams, not monorails though. Thinking they're better than everyone else because they're up in the air. Dinosaur, the dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Viewmaster, I love those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Then go walk the beat. Why are you even here? Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. Guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Oh, your parents don't love you! Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh save the day. Maybe it is your fault? Little Billy in the Crush Dreams. I am Little Billy in the Crush Dreams right now. I don't know why that... Maybe it's for... Why? Okay, yeah, okay. What else is in here? Letters. ABC, easy as 4, 5, 6. That's not how the song goes. Okay. Can we question little Devin? Who are you talking to, kid? I don't tell you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do snitch. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Don't talk to cops, people. We're out to get you. Modern Mia is really making our job hard. Fair. This is the kid that she wants me to arrest. He's like 6. Okay, reading room hobby. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Yes, I'm sure that's who that is. Nope, not one word of that is true. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. That's not suspicious at all. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Yeah, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. I mean, I suppose I did actually arrive here because I'd been called falsely to witness him trying to bribe his librarian girlfriend. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. That's true, in Chinese the number 4 and death are similar, likewise for 8 and life, yeah. I knew that. I knew that. True in Japanese, too. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. I'm not going to investigate it myself. Oh, there's nothing contraband in this, but... Why would there... Are you kidding me? I wish. You know what I mean. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Doesn't make any sense. I didn't think we were in the 21st century. Microfilm room. Okay, microfilm. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Radiating energy, like Roxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits? One smug-faced Paul Conway. Spider Moths did it again. Do it again sounds like they're on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary setbacks have seen the local library reduced to skeleton staff. Perhaps a ghost staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh yeah, just Doris, and now she's actually a retired volunteer. At times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. BA, select, start. I mean, I shouldn't have read that aloud. I might have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show that the dead walk among us. Oh hey, it's something about me. I remember this case. What the? Hello, who are you, and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. I think I know who this is supposed to be. Right, well that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those who know how to take it. Okay, then I'll bite. Oh, tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? Oh, I don't know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't want to explain it. I wouldn't want to explain that shit either. Okay. What was all that again? Yeats' secret room, etc. Alright. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they'd need a cabinet to store them in? Oh, there's ghosts now. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another... Yes, another spirit. Yes. Then, with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you've seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a very silly hat. A very, very silly hat. The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. You You mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on that matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. Well, I just wanted not a word more, not a word more. Well, where's the beast? Who's the beast? Hobby and do it yourself. Oh, hey. Turning duct tape into pants make your nethers sustainable. That is a really good way to remove all the hair from your body as well. Things you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice sounds like a very bad idea. Detective, the inspectioning, investigative, role-playing in the world of Darkside. Okay. Hardwood and where to find it. There's something inappropriate that's going on there. Planking with Plinkman, that's one of mine. Well, what's it about? Laying hardwood floors, part of a series it were. I see they also have plonking with Plinkman, planking with Plinkman, plunking with Plinkman. I think I see a theme here. Brand synergy, ain't it? Why no plinking with Plinkman? Oh, that's in the adult section, if you catch my meaning. Planking with Plinkman? Okay, I guess I can't. I missed out on things, I think. Glue? Somebody seems to have left glue here. No duct tape, but it could be useful. Why are these fake? You can't have kids painting over the books. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough he can pay child artists for original works? This guy. Jeez. Well, printing them out implies that they were stolen then. It looks like he's jumping. You jump too. Somebody should have to pull up your behind, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. But not like on tops with their literary fiction. They're useful stuff, like house wiring and how to do your own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear I could. I'd need a new button, mind. You wanted this button? What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but it won't do nothing. It needs to be conducted to make a circuit work. Should make the button conductive. Conductive button. Here you go. This button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Gives a few minutes to pop it in place. How to DUI yourself? I'm really good at DUI. Anyways, no! This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. DUI because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it? That's usually why you DUI, yes. So your government is broken by... That is an excellent joke. Of all the jokes we've run across so far, I like this one the most. Oh my... Okay. A definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. How to do DUI yourself. Oh yeah, okay, so you've done that. Back to the 3rd floor. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. Well, we're going to go back to sci-fi and fantasy children, since apparently I now can see the ghost. I think you should read this one. What's it about? It's about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Enid Blyton. Alright. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? Oh, he's charming. I mean the others. The occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horror's the lot of them. Oh! 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 Aww! Aww! It's Douglas Adams and Terry Pratchett. Oh, hey, I'm a big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. I read your detective books, wonderfully over the top. This isn't quite Dirk Gently, though. It isn't, but... I wonder if there's any ghosts down here. Or in the office, maybe? No, no ghosts down here. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in the storm. Book card, a collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur if you ever catch one, the internet and other fads, Architecture of the Mind by Cerebellum, and MMO Accountancy, be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Edgar Allan Poe, you barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. What? Oh! Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You were pretty basic fucking Lovecraft. We play on common cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. And you're terrified of the unknown and people who have a complexion darker than a light tan. True, that's also true. Your best works weren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, why'd you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. Probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Oh, you're an infuriated man. Creepy bookshelf. I mean, I guess they are all creepy. Oh, we're about to read some more funny titles. From Axis to Zero Oxygen, A Murderer's Primer. He's behind you. Animal Allotment. Stephen Duke's The Ankle Biters. Bemoaners from Beyond the Grave. Alibi Soup. The Butler Did It. Okay. The Dead Person Murders. Calvin ate a cop. Did you kill them? I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Very Dark Places, an illustrated guide. A compendium of inept deaths. They're not the scariest sounding of books, are they? I think I might have had an accident. Dude, go clean up then. Everyone's guilty. The fast car killers, the followers, erroneous castrations. Erroneous castrations! The Diary of Evelyn Snokes, the girl who chokes. Everyone, okay. Haunted place. They've gone to buy poison. Gasp. How they all died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the punch-to-death champion of 1934 biography. Haunted place. It kills. Just quit. Jugular wounds, an illustrated story. A guide to journaling your own death. I touched its face. Jobs you're not good enough for. Lemons for every meal. The kickboxing cult. The lackluster murders. Hannibal Carnival. The late train made me late. Life robber. Murderer. Or murder, maybe. Ninja zombies and other terrible crossovers. Morals, no thanks. Never look in the fridge. Madman kills a person. No, don't do it. Nanny Nightmare. We just did that one. Map to Murder. Okay. The Pain Giver. Places to die in. Places to not die in. The original or the Origami Massacres. The Pain Giver. Places to die in. Okay. The Quirky Killings. The Rash That Wouldn't Clear. Quickly Hide. The Revenger. Way 666. The Quirky Killings. Stabfest 6. Everywhere Snakes. Tomorrow the World Implodes. Scary Book Volume 4. Where's the other ones? The Trundling. Stabfest 6. Oh. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. Bet's Revenge. Where's Waldo's Body? Vanity Kills. The... okay. And They Yearn for Blood. X Marks the Victim. Unzip the Body Bag. The Yogurt Vat Drownings. Zesty Recipes for Evidence Disposal. Creepy bookshelf. This one creepy looking bookshelf. That's one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. We'll talk to Poe. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish, blighting woman. Well, why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it. More people borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. True. Being such a child, and clearly the greater horror writer, I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish? Alright, I'll have at you, mate. Come out, you sickly twerp. You stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. Started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Okay, we're just nannying the people, I guess. Well, if... You have the book? Did you steal Lifecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. Well, it seems to have made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop these two fighting? It's not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. Well, there's gotta be a scarier book than hers around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Do you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them. Before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the mostest, dreadfulest books ever written. Well, that sounds like a good time. What's that you're reading? Guylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? Reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. The part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her but the clocks went forward. And now it's on at night. What goes on? What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? That sounds awful, detective. I'd like to borrow the book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading the book to help, so... Can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window to the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Can I have the internet password, please? To give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Of course, I need the password for my investigation, and I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So no. Well, here. I'd like to borrow the book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books like this one. Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. There's not even your face on it. Oh. I need to go back to the reading room. Really? The cut-up microfilm has a picture of me. You want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use the computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Well, maybe I can find a workaround? Please. Stay here and don't do anything. Well, how am I supposed to... Eventually we're looking for stuff on the internet. How'd you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I had this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. Quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried someone would hack to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured that the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please? One, two, three, four. Now Curly should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out! Well, how do I get a picture of myself now? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. Well, clear is not the term I'd use. Come again, sir. Never again. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's this about a hidden room? To share what I can. There's a place hidden on the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yeah, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open a secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? You haven't still been seeing season 2. Actually, I haven't seen it either. Technically, I suppose I've never seen the first one, but I do know that the body has watched it. Reading room hobby horror. So over here somewhere. Book Yeats mentioned is missing. I know you're a fan of Lovecraft. You look at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my taste. Oh, I wonder the book is the one that Light took. Of course it is. I need that book. You steal Lovecraft's book? I found the scarier book. Oh, the photocopier. I'm gonna put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. Thing I do for this job. I got a photocopy of myself. Going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. I'd like to borrow the book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books like this one? Oh, well then here you go, Paul. My name is Paul, like it says on the card. My card, Paul. Trashy novel. Okay, so now we need to give this to Lovecraft so he can be truly horrified. Here you go. Enjoy. Oh, it's a... Instead of holding the apple for the Twilight book, it's a banana. Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Mere existence gives me shivers. You agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed. Agreed. Do you believe something so hideous exists? If it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. The poor chap doesn't know. Oh, they're gone now. Back to finding the book that opens the lever, I guess. Children's section. Give me the book, lady. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have the novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise here. Lovecraft novel. Alright. Oh, you were the kid's illusion detective. Oh, right, because I stole the book. He still doesn't see the ghosts. Alright. Back here. Lovecraft novel. Well, here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. We'll pull this and... Oh, there's the hidden door that Yeats and Crawley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time with the pixel gun? Glad you're alive, but seriously, bud. Okay, what is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard King. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Rituals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? A strange thing to find here. Hey, it's... Aww! What are you doing here? It's Mary Shelley. With the moth of the flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Exposed wiring. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof.
Portals, motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude.
Sorry I'm being given the words I have to say, but welcome, thank you for the raid. My name is Grayson. I'm part of the Denbai system, and we have DID in real life. We use VTuber technology to help you guys tell us apart. And today I'm playing Dark Side Detective, which I've never played before. And I thought it was going to be a lot more challenging than it is, and a lot less funny than it is, but I can appreciate terrible puns and, you know, really gentle storylines, so... How am I tonight? I'm alright, I guess. We are doing a subathon. There's 4 hours left. This is a put us to sleep subathon, which means when the timer runs out, then we get to go to bed. And get back to our regularly scheduled streaming instead of doing what we do sometimes, which is this, basically. And if you're curious, you're like, ooh, Grayson, what is that? I am a fictive of Dick Grayson, who you probably know from comic books. I'm dropping things. Fictives are valid. Sometimes brains do that. They, instead of making up someone completely new, they just grab someone from fiction. So, I'm here. Hi. If you're like, oh, which version? If you've ever seen DC Titans, that's the one. I don't like looking at the show. I actually did try and watch it once, and it was very weird. Like, I was looking into other people's lives that I knew that I shouldn't know this about them. I didn't watch much of it. But yeah, this is just a very cute, I would say, kids game. There's some maybe PG-13, but it's pretty much a kids game. Certainly not as difficult as the game that I usually play. The loose wires seem to run to the roof. Okay, so crawl space. Small hole I don't fit, but maybe I could drop something down to see where it lands. I already know. Or library fair. I guess we're gonna throw the skull down the crawl space. We already know where it's going to end up. Now to find out where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage or lifelong trauma. The Necronomenon, a Cyclopean cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. Oh yes, if you need to do after stream self-care. Sorry, I don't usually say hi to raids. But thank you so much for your raid. And to everyone, feel free to give us a follow. We stream every day, twice a day. Because everyone else gets nervous if we don't. Probably be fine. Game. we're just reading the funny book titles. Cool. Have a good night.
Dude,
well, thank you so much for the bits. The Art of Pentagram Drawing, a guide for syncing your coven with the moon. The oh, okay, so that's all of the ritual book. Copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, the whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch, seems to be charged with the wiring, where it goes. We know where it goes. Okay, so we can't go out here. We do know that the skull will have landed here in the children's section. What's all the noise? I can't hear myself read. So kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all the neat new books. The one I read was scary and I read off, and then the ghosts arrived, but I liked them, because now I have friends, see? You meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, and breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both sets of charges cancel each other out, only if you get rid of the ghosts, and find him somewhere else to go for once in a while. You can join me in the Blood Wolves? Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from the scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure, that's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into the book. Well, you need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Julie, we're going to the roof, but it's raining outside. In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter, that could have killed me. Except you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. That's fair. Okay. I hoped it wouldn't come to this. Here we go. I suppose we've already ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there scared of heights? No. Yes. What do I need to do? Well, break the junction. Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, then rewire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Seems to have done it. Now to go close the book. What are you doing up there, lurking up there behind the storm? Trixie Moon. Okay, back to the horror section and the spooky doorway. We'll close the book. Trunksville detective, though I don't see why we had to take all the books. Duly, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. You have an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans hunting. You should also get the wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. I mean, that's more of a concern for the fire marshal, who I would definitely report that to. Also for the unlicensed use of candles everywhere on the 4th floor, being unattended. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Alright, case closed. Disorient Express. Alright. Billy called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Detective, you're here. Came as soon as you called. What's the case? Case? No, I just need a ride. Station's closed. Closed? Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go. A spooky train? Oh, touching grass? Yep, a spooky train. Anyway, we better get going or we'll be late to work. Dooley, it's a spooky train. We're the dark side division. Do you not think? Yeah, I try not to. That's detective work. You know, that's incredibly fair. Let's go have a look then. Fine, but if we miss the free donuts at work, you're buying. 666 station. I say I'm surprised to find something strange happening here specifically. Quad car? You sure we can't just go to work? I need to get my morning nap in. God damn it, Dooley. Ticket machine seems to be working out of no cash. Put the badge to work to make use of my police privileges. How would you even do that? Are we gonna just go pie the barrier? The barrier's broken, we'll have to crawl under it. Can't we at least jump over? No, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television would promised it would be. Wait. Cops is dumb. Not as dumb as your grammar kid. Yeah, kid. Did you write that on the wall, Dooley? Oh my god. Oh, Busker, Unky Sam, don't want you to know about the truth I'm here to show. So it makes me frown when I smell me a pig and his dumb sidekig come to shut me down. Sidekig isn't a word. Poetic license. Pig. His name's Oscar the Grouch. I like him already. And it's super valid. I don't actually give a singular shit, sir. Okay. I guess we got a conductor. Do you have a ticket, sir? Sorry, who are you? Train's conductor, sir. You look like a ghost. Well, you look a tad ghostly, sir. That I do. Well, are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue, for one. They can't be seen without the proper equipment. No, we're from the dark side. So what are you doing here? Train stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe. Well, this gets rectified. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure the boys in the Bright Side Division are looking into it right now. Bright Side Division? Bright Side Division. Right! Why are you here? As I said, the train's stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the track, sir. I'd have to see inside the control rooms to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. A ticket? Well, thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sirs. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Oh. Something about this green, transparent, and eerie train that suggests it's not meant to be here. You think? We don't talk to Dooley. We never talk to Dooley. It's never a good idea. Security camera. The camera's cutting useful footage, but I can see that working light is painted on! Awesome. Plunger, but without the plungy bit. Okay, stick. So a stick then. Okay, I received a stick. Bin. There seems to be something in here. A receipt. Ooh. No. We're reading that. Glowing green receipt says for pickup. Can't reach much else on it. 2 more of these and I can have a mediocre juggling act. Control room is locked for now. Dooley. Oh, come on, detective. You know as well as I how these things go. A rat. Cubicle. Oh, well, okay. I guess they hover in the dark side, too. Hi there. Oh, sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock broken. No feet to hold against it. Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it. Wait, hold up, Daddy-O. In a bit of a funky situation where you can help me out. You need TP? Oh, he does need TP. It's all as the toilet paper, Daddy-O, and I'm a cat that needs him some. Sure, if we could look. What? That's from an old video game. Just send it back to wherever it came from. Flush. No use. You should say that it's in tentacle on staying where it is. Eh? I think we should put a sign up saying, don't go in there. Need to find something to push it down with. Oh, a stick. My gut says no on this one? Alright, I guess I have to find the other half of the plunger. TP. Creepy or not, no one deserves to be stranded without toilet paper. Look at me being all honorable and stuff. Sorry, bud. Here you go. TP. Here you go, my guy. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Alright, Daddy-O. Here, take the coin as thanks. Received item. A pulp coin. Oh. I'm trying to leave the frickin' bathroom. Mirror. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Flickering light. Wouldn't be a dodgy underground bathroom without a flickering light. Also wouldn't be a secret rave venue. You know something about something, Dooley? Nothing, detective. Why do I think that you are... Never mind. Give it a pulp coin and a handle. Maybe I can buy a coin with the ticket machine? Depends on how that'll work. Oh, looks like it did work. Oh, right, of course. Good logic, good logic. I do have a ticket, you do? Oh. It's just that you look a little, don't get offended, sir, but you look a little healthy. Anyways, please hand it over when ready, sir. Goodbye. Come back anytime. You go, 1 ticket, fine. On you go then, I suppose. Alright. Party guy, I like your glasses. They're my party goggles. On your way to a party? Always darling. Every place is a party place when I have my goggles on. And I always have my goggles on. Even here now. We party on the train. Hello there. Hiya. Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Frankenstein Cisco. Obviously, but then we got stuck here. This place is terrifying. How so? Well, for a start, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky, and no one's being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing. Maybe you're not the girl for me. Stop hitting on everybody. Nanny Dooley? Is that you? Is that his grandma? Sorry, dearie. I'm Granny Gooley. You do look like my little Patrick, though. My name's Patrick, too. Did you already also like games of I Spy as a child? I did! I Spy with my little eye, the coming of the end, the flood of the world eating itself, and rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times is little Patrick's favorite. Ah, dark side portal. Makes sense. Here's we found our #1 suspect for all the strange goings-on. You have the right to remain silent when questioned. Anything you say or do may be... Dooley, what are you doing? Reading its rights. And how do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs? Top marks for enthusiasm, Dooley. We're just gonna walk through the portal? Alright, I guess we're walking through the portal. Looks like the Purple Rift has an accomplice. Oh, great. Is this me, only I've got a beard because it's the dark side? I'm gonna need a second pair of handcuffs. Ancient Myth scream. You look familiar. So does the fire recognize the flame? Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Oh, he's an edgy little shit, too. Does the storm recognize the wind, rain? Damn it, man, I've lost my train of thought. You're an agent here? We're all agents of the never-ending hunt. Servants of the crawling death void. Ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks. It's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Any idea what's going on? Interlopers, feeds, fleshy monstrosities, things that should not be have come to pass. Tracks of chaos intertwined. So, not much of an idea right now then? No. So the receding hairline, how's that treating you? The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. That's all we're getting from him. Okay, yep. Oh, it's a regular train. Finally, somebody in authority. Oh, hey, it's Raxa again. Hey, sorry guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi, detective, what's going on? Raxa, why are you here? Getting the train home from college, then we got diverted to wherever this is. You're starting to be sussy, Raxa. I said that before when I saw your name the first time. Well, we're on the case now, so get comfortable. He means, no, yeah, I get it. Let me know if I can be of help at all. Will do. Hello? Doodaddy. I wonder if he even knows what's going on. Probably not. Fire extinguisher. Case of fire, pray somebody has refilled the extinguisher. They have not. Stay back, monster. Okay, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who gets off the train. Arrest or eat? Yep, and I'm not sure who chooses. Well, what's going on here? You're really not him. I don't really know what happened. We left the last section on time, last station on time. The weird lights flashed. Now we're here, wherever here is. Does the man you keep going on about? He looks a bit like you, only, like, not at all now that I see you, properly see you. He stalks about outside the train, sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone? Thankfully, no. He seems more menacing than dangerous. Alright, goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Sorry about the mix-up earlier. Alright, Waster. Hey dude, well, we've been on this train for ages. What's going on? I'm afraid, because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not at liberty. I think I indulged a little too much this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that. I am an officer of the law. I'm not gonna fucking arrest some fucking kid telling me that he's, like, fucking wasted. Especially since, like, I don't even know if we can get back to where we came from. It's stupid to walk through a portal with no, you know, knowledge of how to get back. Alright, dude. Never mind. Anything else I can do? Oh, the platform. Should probably stay with these people and make sure they're okay. You're tired of walking through the tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Ghost cop. Now then. You look like one of those living folk we got plotting about the place right now. Officer Dooley? Name's Ghoulie, chief of the Brightside Division. Brightside Division. Specialist. Work with threats from your neck of the woods, so as to speak. My neck of the woods? The other world, that from which you came, son. I surmise from your appearance you're a detective, albeit one that's down on his luck. Hey, I presume that being the case, apparently Ghoulie's a lot smarter than Dooley is. You've crossed over to investigate your world's version of the situation? I am. Can you help? No, son, I cannot. This is your jurisdiction. You should leave to take us professionals and take care of our train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son. Seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Perhaps I should slap you behind bars. Hey, the dark side busker. Sing me a song, buddy. But you're the busker, not me. Well, that's how buskers work here, you tourist. I mean, I hear that. Okay, I see that. Tickets, ticket machine. Is she crying? Mold, a dark patch of fuzzy mold. I think it's looking at me. Oh, we've taken the mold. We've made a beard out of the mold. I mean, obviously I'm supposed to wear this. I'm not sure why, but we'll put it on. Need to find something to just complete the disguise before putting it on. Alright. Come and get me from the station, he said. Routine, he said. Ass. Trains do not run on time. They run on fuel. Trains will also be late. Some things are universal, I suppose. Costume shop. Given how little I know about the place works, they could sell costumes or turn you into one. Oh, we're just gonna go in. Cool. Pirate outfit. Amaze your friends, surprise your enemies. Confuse real pirates with this inefficient pirate ensemble. Comes with a free press ganging. To be a badass biker, bike not included. Are you still a biker without a bike? Be a badass walker. Assuming your ass is bad. Either in the dangerous sense or the missing a buttock way, your call. Did you write these adverts yourself? No, sir. Came that way, sir. Good words, ain't they, sir? A snarky teenage wizard is welcome anywhere. Well, not so much welcome as he'll turn up and he'll be there, and it's almost as much hassle to get rid of him as it is just to leave him be. It's my usual party vibe anyway, so 2 thumbs up for me. Punk wig, dress like a punk, or a road warrior for the future. Or, you could wear this and, I don't know, and be a carrot? Oh, I'm convinced. Wig and mustache. What's this one? Looks normal enough to me. Normal, sir. That's a very pillar suburbs are built on, sir. A friend and mentor to those who need. A shoulder to cry on. A person who will live in a wood hut with no air conditioning. The legendary camp counselor, sir. Nobody would buy that as a camp counselor. Oh, but they do, sir. It's the mustache, sir. It shows them to be rugged wildermen, suited for the rough and tumble life of camp counselor. But the timid folk like you and I, sir. No, sir. Not for shop vendors and coat warmers. No. Okay. An invisible person. Welcome, sir. It's our, that is to say, me and I's, pleasure to welcome you to the costume shop. That is the name. Your broken sign wasn't very clear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my old fella said, and if it is broken, maybe don't fix it anyway, he'll add. Very practical man he was. How can I aid you, sir? Trying to intimidate your direct superior at work? Hoping to wow a 6-stormed lover? Tired of looking like a hobo? Hey! Her motto, whatever your shame, spiders got you covered. Keep your sausage fingers from my money box. Oh, okay, we... One tick, sir. Oh, Miss Biscotti, I do beg your question. Pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me, now it is. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Oh, yeah, thanks. Here you go, miss. 1 swim cap. Thanks, I guess. Now I guess I can dress up as Agent Miss Scream whenever I want. Yay! The barrel's name is Boris, and it says, "Ah, help, I'm on fire." What on earth? I'm a burning trash barrel. I'm meant to be on fire, you gonk. Look at your face. Brilliant. I'm not even... What horrors could possibly make the news here? Mayor points off camera. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Sky. It hurts my eyes to look. Debris. The hell was that? Most of the Dark Side City appears to be in ruin. Hey, how do I get back to the station? Oh, subway stairs. Oh. This is a restricted area. Classified personnel only. Are you classified personnel? No. I did not think so, on account of myself and McScream being the only ones who is. Unless you was one of us, I suggest you step back, son. Okay, well, obviously this is when I put on my bad disguise. Can't bring myself to call it a disguise. Time to try whatever this is out, I guess. You think, son, that I've not seen my share of disguises? This one is particularly poor, with it partly made of some fungus, and you lacking a certain floaty, transparent quality. Oh, it was worth a shot. It was. I wish that agent that was sent... I was sent was so innovative. Tell you what, son, in you go. Maybe you can solve this thing after all. What about jurisdiction? I mean jurisdiction. I'll paperwork up a solution. Now, Orpheus op before I change my mind. Great, thanks. Game is cute. How do you think I've been? It's full of pictures of you, playing a game, where a tiny pixel man looks in a trash can at pictures of you. Creepy. Oh, hey, the control room. Looks like he hung in there for too long. No, it's the hang in there cat. Key rack. It doesn't like having keys. We stole some keys. Excellent. Bin. Note saying she loathes me not. Nice, healthy relationship. Makes sense. Giant. All systems operating correctly. Everything seems to be working correctly here. Let's not touch anything in case I change that. A noble thing, growling, scratching, banging on door. I hope that bearing holds. Looking good, Frankie. I think you've let yourself go. Shut up, Reflection. Wait, what? This looks familiar. Either that's a clue, or there's one lazy artist hanging around here. Huh. Water goes both clockwise and counterclockwise here. You do something there. That's better. Thanks. Flush. You received the plunger head. Yeah. The ultimate accessory in toilet debungification. We've got a plunger now. I'm really not sure what oh shoot. Oh shoot. Why? Ow. I need to go back on the train. And then I need to go back to the tracks. What's that you have there? It smells like evidence to me, but you shall not take it beyond this place. I'll have to put the key back before I find some other way to get it past him. I'm gonna say, obviously, I have to go to the place with the clogged toilet, which is over here. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But I do know that I need to plunge the tentacle out of here. Sucker, tentacles, very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? Oh, I think I know what I need to do. I did need to do that first, and then... Oh, fuck off. I bet you now on the other side... in the bathroom. Sure, you were partly right. Hold on to this for me, will you, buddy? And that way we'll plunge you back. When I plunge you, Dave, remember that I plunge with love. Alright, now we go back again. Toilets. Cubicle. E. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Dave. Did you name the tentacle Dave? Don't be jealous, Julie. You're still my favorite. Oh, we got the key now. Amazing. Control room. I wonder if the doors use the same key. Probably. Seems to have worked. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Oh! But how'd you get in? Tam locked the door from the outside. It's your handiwork, I take it? They shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job. Told me, did. Black magic classes started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam. Heavy sleeper he is. Book him, Dooley! I left my book at the station. Can I use the handcuffs instead? Ritual stuff. Get out of here, guy. I see what happens when you hang on for too long. What are you talking about? I see things, Dooley. Stop going through the trash. An unexpected but strangely relevant note. Looks like this place is the scene of some occultic going on. Cinnamon candles remind me of Christmas, though, which is nice. Old Tam was always fond of Christmas. Pappy used to buy us all trains and Mama gave us voodoo dolls. Magical time of year. Literally. Warning, virus detected. Eject disk. I don't floppy disk picked out. This must be how the virus is installed. Could prove useful. Here, Dooley, make sure the guy doesn't get away. But how is old Tam meant to escape? That's the point! Well, tell me that ain't fair. Okay. Back on the train. Back to the tracks. Here. Past this idiot. Over here. I don't want to go back out there. Oh, Raxa. Any updates? Detective's still investigating. Well, if I can be of help, just let me know. You want to screw up your computer? Raxa, you think of any sense of this? Let me see. Oh, this is an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for all that's going on. I could probably talk to you with how to make an antivirus on my machine. That's what I was hoping for, thanks. That's not what I was hoping for. I just figured I'd put the virus into the dark side computer and it would, like, reverse the entire process. So, what do? You need to clean the infection disk sectors. Sounds easy? Not so easy. It's a virus, so each sector you clean will infect those around it. Oh. You can also lure the virus from infected sectors onto clean ones, cleaning the infected areas. Why would I do that? To beat the virus, just to make sure it has nowhere to hide. That will involve tricking it. That sounds harder than I was expecting. Don't worry, I've made it back up. Just hit reset if you need to roll back so you can start again. Thanks. Okay, let's do this. I mean, you can't possibly ever make it worse. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, great. Are you sure this will work? Sure is a strong word when dabbling with the occult, but I think so, yes. Well, if it does, the city owes you big time. Really? Because I'm only on this train due to a mountain of parking tickets. Uploading the antivirus now. Okay, that fixed everything. That's nice. Great work, detective. You got the trains moving again. Dooley, you understand what just happened here, right? No. Let's get this guy to this house. Ah ha ha, you think you're gonna get me there? Train ain't running. We just talked about how that was fixed. Weren't you listening? Plus, we have a car. It's not been a good day for Tam. Case closed. Today is my day away from cases to catch up on payroll. You ready, detective? Huh? For McNugget's retirement party. The caterers arrive with a cake. Grab your gift and let's go. Gift? Thought you'd forget. Don't worry. I put your name on my gift. It's from us. A can toupee? A wig made for werewolf hair, which turns others into werewolves when worn? Maybe that should be werewolves? My life now. For me, Dick Brickman, bringing you Dick Brickman Presents the Weather. With me, Dick Brickman. It's raining. Tune in later for me, Dick Brickman, presenting Dick Brickman's Tricky Kicks. Featuring me, Dick Brickman. When all this dark side stuff is put to bed, I'm gonna see the whole world. Why would you even want to? The keys were lost before this became my office. Rusty coat goes with everything from shirt and tie to sportswear. A gift for my old mentor, Sergeant McDesk. Hurry up! There's cake! I want to look at the bin. Various attempts to file reports for things I've seen. Good filing system. Excellent filing system. Water cooler, gets a cold, refreshing. Nope, this is warm. And oddly colored. I don't remember this place being so run down. Are we on the... Why is this broken? Maybe the motor is busted? I'll have to look at this later. I've stolen a fan motor. Coffee machine. Nothing beats the first cup of coffee. I'll eat a slice of pie to go with it. Oh. One coffee at a time is enough for me. If I need another later on, I can always come back. King's office. Helmet trophy? Trophy? This one looks homemade. Best at not being the queen. Oh, I see. Best hair on the force. Okay, I'll give him that one. Don't we have exactly the same hair? Oh no, I guess this is a picture of him. Helmet trophy. The king won this for being the worst best diver on the force. I don't recall anyone else being allowed to partake. Oh, it's just stolen his trophy. Okay. The king and the chief. I guess those are the photos you get when you're married to the mayor. Fancy computer. His machine has an off button. Impressive. There's space in here for a pottery wheel? We'll sign pictures of McKing. Figures. Oh, McKing and McQueen. Right. I gotcha. Fancy chair. Sports backs. Fancy. Desk. Office server Kami's desk. That guy always has some reason to walk around talking to people instead of being at work. Wires. Murakami won't care if they're gone. Detective Wazinski. No talk, working. Friendly as ever, Wazinski. Go away! Pressure seam's gone. Should fix it before it's needed. Apparently we're just fixing everything today. Debriefing room. Okay! Fire! You're meant to say surprise detective, not fire. Dooley, the gifts are on fire. They sure are impressive. Hands off, officer. We're not cutting it yet. But Chief... Really, is the cake really more important than the fire? Actually, who brought fire? We discussed this last time. Nowhere gives the fire. Goddamn cops think of their Prometheus. Use the same banner for every retirement. Budget has to be cut somewhere, detective. You slash budgets explain why the sprinkler system isn't putting out the fire? That's interesting. Why don't you go do something about it, detective? Hey, I wanted extra whipped cream on my slice. I can 100% say this is not something I expected to do today. Apparently, if you put whipped cream inside of a fire extinguisher, it fixes the fire extinguisher. That's that taken care of. Wait, what is that? That urn? You mean our gift? Dooley, where'd you get that? In the mysterious Chinese shop we visited last week. Mysterious Chinese shop. You mean the one that appears and reappears whenever you're looking for something and can't seem to find it, and then the shop appears and suggests a gift that you really don't want to give to somebody, that you end up giving it to them anyway, and then everything is cursed from then on? That kind of gift? Yes, that's what we found? Excellent. Okay. Investigated. We investigated it for gremlins! That seems like racial profiling to me. Dooley, he clearly had gremlins, which you then bought, and brought to the station. Well then, case closed. Dooley, the lid was burned off. The gremlins are missing, and the station is crumbling apart. Like I said, case closed. Dooley, we need to find them before someone gets hurt. Here, take this. What the cake? Yeah, what's wrong with that? I don't see any problems at all. Whiteboard, it's a donut and coffee, Rhoda, important stuff. Pinboard, take-out menus. In fact, I think nothing work-related here at all. It's a party, guy. Relax. Chief Scully, detective. Didn't you see the fire? Of course, it was right there. And you didn't do anything? What can I do? If people want to regift the fires I get them last month, then let them. Wait, you were the one who set the fires around the station last month? They were beacons of hope, all very metaphorical. They were real fires. Metaphors can be very real. Chief, why is McKean's office so much nicer than mine? Do you think our barely legal Goblins and Ghouls division should have a bigger office than the mayor's husband? Just be glad you're not down in the basement. Thanks for supporting the dark side division, Chief. Don't thank me. Just keep the city clean of those Oogie Boogie men. And the Oogie Boogie women. And the non-binary Oogie Boogies. Yay! She didn't forget the non-binary Oogie Boogies. Good. Awesome. Love this game. No discrimination in regards to Oogie Boogies, except for the discrimination of keeping them out of Twin Lakes. Well, apart from that one, yes. I think there may be gremlins loose in the station. Seriously, we just talked about this. You have one job! One job! No Oogie Boogies in Twin Lakes. This station is in Twin Lakes. Get the situation under control, detective. On it, Chief. If I had a nicer office, this wouldn't be happening. No party for you until the mess is cleaned up. Get to it. Aww. Are the sprinklers broken? What's going on here? Oh, I can talk to Detective McNugget. I don't understand why we're celebrating yet. I've got 2 days left till retirement. Can't risk you not making it and us losing out of a party. I should be offended, but I do like a good party. I love how it's that cop who's in everything, like every cop that's 2 days to retirement, like with the sidearm and the. Okay, so we've got a broken light here. Oh, that's just a debris. Offices, stairwell. Let's go back to the offices for a second here. Water cooler's acting up. Oh, he drank it. Oh! What if this guy who's all crabby and stuff wants a coffee. Really? Okay. Well, we're gonna give everybody coffee here. Okay. You want coffee? Alright. You want coffee. Okay. Oh! Well, here's McKing. And he said, hey, that's my kid's candy. Give it back. So I told him that I was the mayor's husband. And then showed him my badge. And fined him for obstruction of justice. Oh, you're so bad. Dallas, it must be so great for you to have a real detective like McKing around to learn from. I don't have time to talk to you. Isn't there a Wookiee or something you should be arresting? That's not what... Whatever, McLame. Live long and prosper, dork. That bathroom so horrible, people only enter for the most dire of emergencies. Yes, but hands off, McLame. Something's broken the evidence store. Probably you and your idiot sidekick's fault. I'm gonna fix it with my manly skills and muscles. If you really want to help, you can fetch me some more coffee. No need for sugar. Dallas is enough sweetness for me. Oh, you're so bad. Hate that man. But he's so dreamy, says Dooley. God damn it, Dooley. Here, have your fucking coffee. I knew you were good for something, McLabe. Are you gonna fix it? No? Hands off, McLabe. Something's broken. Probably you or your... That didn't help at all, did it? That's what I get. That's what I get. Oh, well, we found a gremlin. Hello. What? How did it get a gun? Why is everything so unsafe in this station? Pew pew, tee hee hee. I guess I can't approach it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll have to fix the system in the basement. Okay, okay, I gotcha. Basement, garage, range, air vent. There's a serious draft coming from those vents. The bolts probably just need to be tightened up. I think this junction box is the dispatch room. Why does he get all these nice things? Bulletproof sports car, the jerk. Our government issued block with wheels. Oh, hello. You don't look very busy. Power tools bust, so union says I don't work. I'm my place to go against the union. You seem familiar. Don't I know you? Hey, it's Blinkman! Not that I know of. Want some wires? Okay. Do you want a fan mower? Okay. Water flowing again in case another fire starts. Water pipes run all over the station from the briefing room to the shooting range, but the system seems broken right now. Probably the gremlin's fault. Oh, thank God. Should be working now. You'll have me out of work, you will. I think the tiny picket fences really make the place seem homely. Good addition by the chief. Toolbox. Mind if I borrow this? Why not? Can't see me getting back to work anytime soon. Monkey wrench. Pot of clay. Lump of cold hard clay. I'll have no use for this right now. Right now. We'll remember that for later, I suppose. Neither of us believes that, but I'm so into this. Fight the system. Dooley, we're part of the system. Speak for yourself. I bring this place down from the inside. Actually, I believe that, Dooley. I kind of knew that. Oh! Oh! Smashed his squad car. Feel bad about it? Not one bit. Take this for the trophy cabinet. I mean, I'll take it to be repaired. Yeah, that's that second one. Detective, how do you get all these things in your pockets? Origami? That makes as much sense as anything else in this game. Sure, okay, we've stolen the hood of his car. Did you fix... Of course you didn't. But we need to turn on the sprinklers. Oh, he's got a bulletproof car. Great, the junction box is broken, and the electricity is spraying out. If the place wasn't broken enough already. Well, if the electricity's gone all haywire, maybe something else has gone haywire? Officer Cal, it was meant to be a sniffer dog, and somebody decided to train him only to sniff out candy. Think all the candy-related crimes he's been able to help solve. True, we did have an alarmingly high rate of candy smuggling in Twin Lakes. Good job, officer! It does bark. First aid kit, nothing in here but laxatives. Someone put it in there to suggest the cops are full of shit. Twin Lakes Police Department, how can I direct your call? Laxatives, okay. Now that I don't need it, I find a working extinguisher. What do you want, Detective? See, I have a reception desk to recept at. Badge? Oh, goblin. Yummy, yummy wires. It's trying to hack the database and steal human info. We should fry him, Detective. Interesting idea. Can't talk now, Detective. The system's broken. I can't figure out why. Literally the thing behind you. Service for the LTP. Ha ha ha. Ouch. You're too close, Detective. That thing's a biter. I just got... Yeah, thanks, Julie. Thumbs up! It's a mug. A normal run-of-the-mill mug. I don't know why I feel like I need to comment on every item in a room. Yeah, that's obviously not the answer. Holding cells, okay. There's a rat. The guy's in police protection for informing. The rat. Put that up to cover the hole the prisoner dug to escape. Sadly for him, he dug his way into the rest of the station. Roy, detective. I'm going to use my detectiving skills and say you're in for solicitation. Yep. Impressive. Your guest, not his soliciting. Great. Anyway, hand them over, Roy. And what over? Your matches and cigars? I wish I'd never met you, Detective. You were the one who didn't give a singular shit that your daughter got kidnapped. You deserve everything that's coming to you. I'm just saying. Fire hose. They used to look through the cell hordandles. Lock the place up at night! Chief Scully really pulled this place into a sort of order, didn't she? Oh, I got a hose now. Oh, it's this guy. Old Tam loves to whittle. Whittle, whittle, whittle. Tam, you can't have a knife in prison. Tam can. And Tam has. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to confiscate that. Tam does not have warmth for you in his heart. Pull your knife, bitch. Graffiti. Tam puts his name places so he knows what's his and what's not. That's a good way to organize things. Okay, so we have a knife and a hose. Oh, I know. We have to poison our coworker. At least now it's broken because I took the motor rather than it just being broken. Hey, McKing, you want some unhappy coffee? Keep the coffee coming, McLame. I could drink this stuff all day. Oh no, get out of my way! Oh, Dallas, I hope he's okay and they're the people of Twin Lakes need a hero to look up to. Gotta fix this with my manly skills and muscles, but mostly finding a way to cheat the magnetic lock. A knife. I've seen doing that. Really? I mean... Huh. Needs something smaller. Oh. Yeah, for the old black detective. He's right here. Detective Nugget. That was a shocking way to wrap this up. Are you proud of that pun? More than I should be. Oh. Yep. Finally, Dooley, grab the gun and I'll take this guy. Shooting range gremlin. Looks like our guys are good enough shots to be stormtroopers. Yeah, literally, they actually are throwing him the retirement party 2 days before his retirement because they're worried he's going to die in the last 2 days before his retirement. They need something to pry apart the fan motor. Find something to rewire this with. Any wires? Let's see. Drag the wires from one node to some other same colored node without crossing them. Spike, eek. Yes, the system's back online. Time to do some hardcore cop work. This is the only cop who actually works. We need to go... We got the gremlin down, so we need to go back to reception, dispatch. Grab the gremlin. Pass it. Let's get it out of here. We got the next gremlin. Okay. So we've got a diving helmet and a fan motor. We need something to pry open the fan motor. Hands off, my lunch is in there. Why is it hidden in the work files? So no one will touch it. You know, they're your wise man banks. The holding cells. I don't think anyone here has anything that can pry open. No, I already stole the matches and the cigar from him. I stole the... Okay. Not the answer either. Okay. Need something small. Where no one will see me. What I use to pry open? Can't get into the evidence room without prying this apart. Too much stray electricity. Okay, so that's not where we go. Officer Cal? Drawers are full of all sorts of rubbish, like bobby pins. Actually, can I borrow one, Sally? You can just have one. I won't want it back after whatever you do with it. That's smart. Okay, now we got a bobby pin. Now we can open it to the front. There we go. There we go. Now we got the magnet. Okay, magnet needs to be used. Bypass this. Reverse the polarity. Oh, hello. Chomp chomp claw face. It's too dangerous to get near. I need to find a way to knock it out. This illegal magical tone will be okay in here after when the door is bust. Walking luggage that did everything case. Plastic skull. Surprisingly more dangerous occult item than a real skull. Dork side. Any feelings of guilt for sending McKing to the dirty timeout? I don't any longer. Evidence. What do you think wrote these dumb scripts for a comedy game about two cops investigating weird crimes? Nobody. Nothing. Nobody. Shut up. What? Jars full of sea men for the mysterious figurine sailor case. Okay, guys. This would be handy if I want to be able to leave the party early. Okay. Will we take the house outside and keep the fresh air coming? Take this, you little monster! Uh-oh. Once I'm conscious, I'll stuff it into my seemingly magical pockets. We've got the evidence gremlin. Alright, that's all of them. I'll get Dooley. We can go to the office and put this case to rest. Yay! Let's lock these suckers into their new urn and get back to that party. Party! And you go, sleepy monster. Back to captivity, my monstrous pal. Welcome home, little... Aw, you broke the fucking... Aw, what do we do now? Flush them down the toilet and go back to the party? We need to make a new urn, a magical one that can actually hold them. Oh, I know how we're gonna do that. Again. Find the right materials can make a new urn here. Oh, I know where that is. We going to the garage. We going to grab the pot of clay. Good urn making material. Clay. We going back to the office. Don't mind me going in and out of my coworker's office. It's too dry to use. Okay, let's soften that up. Wet clay. Let's do this. How do you know how to make an urn? I watched that film Ghost a lot. Research. Urn. Oh, alright. It's unfired, but sure. No point. If the urn is protected by magical brick like everything else. Okay. We need to go back to the evidence room. Oh good, the gas is cleared out. Alex seeing me like that. Instructions in here for sealing a magical urn. I got the magical tome, magical urn. Let's see, warding ritual spells to bypass doing the dishes, a diagram for how to seal magical urns. Very handy. Time for some finger crafting of runes. Magic urn. Can we put the goblins in? Alright, there we go. That's done, thank goodness. Let's get this somewhere safe. Okay, lock fixed and gremlins stashed away. What did we learn for this, Dooley? Not to eat so much sugar and crashing now. I don't really remember much of what happened. I'm sure it was nothing important. Now let's get back to the party. Hey, where's all the cake gone? We ate it all. Why is this place a mess? What did you two do? Well, there was... oh, wait. Someone let off a grass grenade. The nasty big pointy teeth. Car was smashed when we got there. McKing did it? Another one to file under dark side antics. Probably for the best, yes. Well, you better start cleaning. The budget doesn't allow for both your capers and the custodial staff. Aw man, chores and no cake. This day did not play out the way I hoped. Case closed. Such a cute game. But that being said, I do recognize that it is probably time for us to go to bed. There's 3 hours left in the subathon, so we'll be doing that tomorrow, I guess, for at least the beginning of the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Feel free to give us a follow. Follow? Is that the right word? Follow. Yeah, follow. Sorry. I'm thinking of like YouTube and the like and subscribe thing. Feel free to give us a follow here if you don't already follow. We stream every day, twice a day. I will be...
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, cheers. Thank you so much for the follow, Unseeable.
Always morning in America, even in the afternoon.
I don't stream all the time, mostly because I don't do any of the artwork stuff that everybody else seems to do. But I do sometimes play on weekends. I usually play a different game than this. It's, oh my goodness, I've gone drawing a blank. Shadows of Doubt. Shadows of Doubt. Which is a detective game that is much more gritty than this. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do a quick raid out. Thank you guys for being here. You're very kind, and, oh, apparently I should raid this person here. Stephen Lee. So we will head over to Stephen Lee. Thank you guys for being here. You're very kind, and we will see you guys later. You all have a very good night. Bye now.